And tonight we are live from South Portland, where Portland police are in riot gear making, quote, targeted arrests. Again, this is a live look. It appears that federal agents are coming out of that ICE facility in South Portland. Outrage continues to grow over those two people shot by federal agents just yesterday in East Portland. This all comes just days after the killing of an American citizen by ICE agents in Minneapolis. Here in Portland, you can see quite the demonstration outside that ICE building. We've heard some announcements from the loudspeaker there. You can also see some of those flashing lights on the facility as well. Here in Portland, of course, we're going to take you live to the heart of that debate. We're going to check in with our Ariel Yakabazi in just a moment. First, tonight we are learning more about the two people shot, Luis David Nico Moncada and Yorenlis Bezabeth Zambrano Contreras. Good evening. I'm Anthony Costura in for Elizabeth Din tonight. Both of those people are now recovering in the hospital and in federal custody. Portland Police Chief Bob Day held a press conference today confirming the two individuals shot in East Portland have those ties to the national transnational criminal organization Tren de Aragua, also known as the TDA. Chief Day also revealed that both individuals were mentioned in police reports related to a shooting just last year.
They do have some nexus to involvement with TDA. We can confirm that. We know that we had a shooting in Northeast Portland in July of this year, and the victim in that shooting was self-identified as a Venezuelan immigrant who informed us that the suspects in that shooting were associated with TDA.
The chief said while the two are linked to a shooting from 6 months ago, he could not specify the details of their connection. Tonight, we are reviewing our records to learn more about that July incident, and we'll provide an update as soon as we have more information. To bring you up to speed, this all started around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon when police responded to a shooting on Southeast Main Street. According to DHS, the pair took off from the area, called 911, and were found nearly 3 miles away, then taken to the hospital. You can see on the map there the proximity of those locations. Today, we found housing records linking Zambrano Contreras to the Grove Apartments in Gresham. This video right here shows the pair getting out of a red truck less than an hour before that confrontation with federal agents. It is the same make and model as the truck found with the couple who were hurt in that shooting near East Burnside before they were taken to the hospital. While Homeland Security says he is a gang member and she is his prostitute, dispatch audio suggests she is his wife.
Stage at your discretion, police are en route. It looks like caller saying that he was shot twice by ICE and his wife was shot as well.
I'm very doubtful that they were actually Venezuelan sex traffickers, like they say.
Now, we traced the license plate of that red truck. It came back to a different name than what has been shared by federal officials and an address off Boones Ferry Road. We're going to keep you updated as we uncover more information. In response to these shootings, protests are erupting all across Oregon as well as the country. While Portland is known for rallying against injustices, city leaders say they are proud of the outpouring but want to see those peaceful demonstrations.
I'm hopeful that although the concern is high, that we will have a peaceful but robust and active weekend. We encourage that participation.
So now tonight we're going to go to Ariel Yakabazi, who's live in South Portland, where a large protest and march has converged on the ICE facility. Ariel, it is getting pretty intense out there.
Yeah, Anthony, we're noticing a lot of people who have heightened tension right now. We have people trying to block our camera, but you know what? The main focus right now is DHS just came out of the facility. Sorry, we're getting our camera blocked by a protester as we speak. We're having our security take care of that right now, but take a look right now. Let's actually cut to some video of what we saw earlier this afternoon. The protest started at Elizabeth Carruthers Park, just a few blocks north of here in the heart of South Portland. The protest and a short march that followed was put on by Portland Contra las Deportaciones, a local immigrants' rights group. Their demands are justice for the couple that were shot by Customs and Border Patrol agents yesterday, and for city leaders to revoke the South McAdam ICE facilities permit.
Just stop. Just stop.
It irks me so much because these people, they have like no humanity.
So much terrible has happened. everywhere to the point of like, even though like it's so shocking, it's like it was bound to happen here. It's happening everywhere.
We think this is a clear indication, especially with all the money that they're getting from one big beautiful bill, that they're using that money to buy weapons, to hire more people who are poorly trained.
Okay, so we're only going to see more of these protests after these recent shootings. So Portland Police Chief Bob Day says they're really ramping up their efforts when it comes to keeping people safe across the city, especially here in South Portland. And we're taking another live look out here outside of the ICE facility. Tensions have certainly risen. And, we have protesters who are trying to stop us from doing our report tonight, but we are going to certainly keep doing that. By the way, both the shooting in Minnesota and here in Portland come less than a week after ICE announced they've recently hired 12,000 new officers and agents. That's a 120% jump in staffing for the agency. DHS says those recruitments came in just 4 months and has led them to placing officers in the field, quote, faster than any previous recruitment effort in the agency's history. And with President Trump's big, beautiful bill passage over the summer, ICE was given another $2 billion for training, though it's still unclear how all of that money was used and if trainings have changed with more agents on the streets. And Anthony, when it comes to the shooting in Southeast Portland involving the CBP officers, that's Custom and Border Patrol officers, we still don't have an official status on the 2 people shot, only that Portland police say they are recovering. And as far as tonight goes, we've only seen 1 targeted arrest, but last night Portland police made 6 targeted arrests. Anthony, back to you.
Ariel, really quick before we let you go, I know you mentioned that police are making some of those targeted arrests. Do you have a sense or an indication of how many people they've arrested so far?
Okay, so Anthony, we've only seen 1 person who was arrested by Portland police. But things are getting pretty intense right now, Anthony, so I think we're going to have to let you go, but 1 targeted arrest so far.
Okay, Ariel, stay safe out there, and thank you for that report tonight.